Hello, dear friends. Good day to you. Greetings from Holland. Thank you for joining me for reading of the Psalms. And today we've come to Psalm 143. It's a Psalm of David, and you read through it for yourself. You read it out loud a few times, and you will notice that it's a psalm of a man, David in this case, who's really depressed. And if you've ever been depressed, if you've ever gone through a period of depression, you will probably recognize his writing. You will recognize his longing for deliverance. You will recognize his feelings. Verse 4, he says, "I'm losing all hope. I'm paralyzed with fear." That's not a good position to be in, losing hope and being paralyzed with fear. And I know nowadays many people will say, "Hey, that's about me." I can relate to that, what David writes, because that's the position I'm in. But anyway, you read through it, and he keeps crying out to God, and that's a good thing. Verse 7, "Come quickly, Lord, and answer me, for my depression deepens." He's crying out to God. He's still believing in God. He's still hoping for God to help him. Yet his depression deepens. I don't know if you've ever been through that, but that's really, you're in trouble, you're in pain, you're desperate for something. You cry out to God, you put your hope in God, and it gets worse. Well, David had it. So what did he do? He says, "Don't turn away from me or I will die." It's really serious business, this. But he goes on, and he keeps putting his hope in the Lord. And of course, the Lord rescues him. There is a very important lesson for me personally when I read this. Verse 10, it says, "Teach me to do your will, for you are my God. May your gracious spirit lead me forward on a firm footing." He knows what to ask for. He says, "Lord, teach me to do your will, for you are my God." And that's really, again, it reminds me of the Lord's Prayer, where it says that God's will be done on earth. It's something we do. So David understood that. He said, "Teach me to do your will, O Lord, on earth." And I think that this is something we can think about, something we can learn from this psalm, that it's really important that we have a teachable spirit and that we learn to do the will of God here on earth for the time we have. And I think in the end that really gave David victory. "For the glory of your name, O Lord, preserve my life." And you read this for yourself, you think about it, you meditate on it, you pray about it, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Bye.